Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Ah, yes, 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 yes. Oh, you actually set up the thing correctly. Whoa. Will wonders never cease. Oh my God. Look at that. Dr. Randomercam, I presume. Yes. It's been a while, sir. Go on.
My sexuality is still part of my identity.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Good for
And
you.
I think probably the most hurtful response that I get when I speak about this publicly
Is being actually physically hurt?
No. Nina. Zip, no, it's not true.
Because if that's not what's happening, then I don't care.
Yes. Words are violence. Randomercam, don't you know? Where have you been? You've been hiding? Over in England.
is when people say, I don't care. Like, why are you telling me about this?
I don't. So, you're whatever you want to be. Good. Good for you.
What you do in the bedroom is none of my business.
Mm-hmm. Yes. You've been, well, not you in particular, Natasha, but women in the Western world for a long time it's none of your business what I do with my body or gay person, whatever. I don't care. Now you want me to care. Well, isn't that just a bit of a turnaround from just last week?
So what are you, straight?
What I am is I'm almost out of another beer.
That's always been the typical reaction to that.
Funniest thing, I opened the 12-pack in the fridge, and there's like, it's like the beers are.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. The beers are multiplying in the fridge. I thought I was out, and that just kind of they must be making babies in there because there's more in there than I thought.
Thank you
from the flight deck.
I'm straight, okay. I'm bipedal.
Good, great, Captain. Aye.
I drink water from a receptacle. Right? Can we wrap this up? I've got places to be, and you're just some rando stood next to me at a bus stop.
Dihydrogen monoxide. Dr. Randomercam, being a doctor, you know the dangers of dihydrogen monoxide. My God.
See you later.
Yeah.
These are normal reactions to being told normal things. Do you not like being treated like a normal person?
No, I should be special. Because I like to put my thing in a hoovy.
Ask a silly question.
See? You shouldn't care about what I do in my bedroom. I don't. But you should care. You told me not to, so I really don't care.
And what those people are failing to understand is that this isn't just about sex. This is about life.
It's about life. All right.
Your sexuality affects who you date, yes, but also who you hold hands with in the street,
None of my business.
Who you bring home to meet your family,
None of my business.
Who you choose.
You told me not to pay attention to what you're doing with your body, and so I don't care.
To maybe raise children with.
None of my business, unless it's a groomer who you're raising your children with.
Exactly. Yeah. In that case, I'm going to be worried about that because I don't want the children to be harmed. But as for a grown-ass adult, 18 plus, you want to get some beads and have a go at it, don't care. But you should. But you told me not to. But shut up. I was lying a week ago.
If someone's in imminent danger, then maybe it's my business to at least inquire as to what's going on there.
Yeah, something like, you okay? Everything all right? Yeah? Other than that, if you're into frozen cocks shoved up your ass because it's cool, I don't care. I don't.
Otherwise, fill your boots, mate, with any bodily fluid you like.
Yeah.
My only advice is clean up after yourself.
And it.
Yeah.
also massively shapes your formative years as a human. And that's why it becomes part of who you are.
Again, a week or two ago, you said you shouldn't care. Okay.
Again, who you are is none of my business. You could come up to me and say, "Hi, I'm Natasha," and I might go, "I don't care. I'm having a bad day. Leave me alone."
Exactly. I just, nothing is less important to me than what you do with yourself. I don't care. Suddenly, though, we're supposed to. Nah, I don't think so. Fuck it. You wanted it, you got it. I don't care.
And that might be considered rather rude, but it's much less rude to say, "I don't care about these details of your personal life that you're laying on me. Leave me alone. I'm having a bad day."
Yes.
If you're telling me about what you stick up yourself and what comes out as a result, you're the one being rather rude.
Exactly, because I don't care. I don't care. Excuse me.
This is the captain of this flight on the I'm Darth Vader. Sorry, I just get carried away when I'm using the microphone. I'm just here to say I don't care if you want something up your. It's none of my business, and I really don't care. And you're not going to make it my business because I don't fucking care. Roger that. Roger. Wilco. Carry on then. But if you do something in the bathroom, please clean up the lavatory for the next guest. Thank you.
Yes, this also goes for people who talk incessantly about their children. If you like your children so much, go talk to them. But not about your sexuality.
Stop it now.
Unless, if you don't plan on damaging them.
Now, I went to school during Section 28. That was a piece of legislation which effectively said you're not allowed to talk about homosexuality in the classroom. What it actually said was you're not allowed to promote homosexuality in the classroom.
How about you just don't promote sexuality at all in the classroom? Unless it's a standard sort of sex education kind of thing. Excuse me, hamster. Excuse me.
Yes?
Where did all this sex education stuff come from? Do you know? As a matter of fact, I do. Yes. As a matter of fact, I do. Hungarian Soviet Revolution. Gregory Lukács. Yep, you just didn't. Yep. Even the Hungarians, the beautiful Hungarian people in the 1920s said, we'd like to get busy and shit, but you're not going to do this to the children. And they kicked the government out after 10 months. Just saying. That's all.
Yeah, teachers weren't allowed to promote homosexuality in the classroom or heterosexuality.
How about here's an idea, Dr. Randomercam and everyone. Anything you couldn't say at work, for example, and get away with it without getting fired. Anything you can't say at work among adults, adult people who most have a college degree, so we're at least 21, 22 years old. Anything you can't say there without getting your ass fired, don't say in a classroom. I know. It's simple. You just, too easy, is it?
Yeah. Sex education in biology class is not promoting sexual activity any more than teaching the history of slavery is promoting slavery, right? Or teaching geography is promoting territorial nationalism.
Yes.
You're talking about how one lives one's life, and teachers are not supposed to instruct us on such things.
Again, why does your third grader need to know that you have sex with another chick or a guy? What difference is that? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Capital letters, math. Excuse me. If you're in the UK, it's maths. Sorry.
Roger that. It's maths with an S if you're east of the international date line or something.
The only possible exceptions are physical education, which does indeed promote exercise because it involves it.
Yeah.
And gender studies, which actively promotes feminism and other forms of Marxist adjacent dogma.
Excuse me. Randomercam, why do you hate women? Who hurt
Which
you?
for some reason has always been allowed and still is.
Yes.
And what that meant was I didn't know that bisexuality was an option.
Okay. You had to learn this in 3rd grade then to have a complete life. Gotcha.
Oh, you're a bisexual woman. How edgy.
I know, it's so unusual these days. It's like, oh my God.
I knew that I was attracted to girls sometimes, but I also knew that I wasn't gay because...
You know, it's interesting that it seems a lot of bi people are women. Interesting. Interesting, isn't it?
I was also attracted to boys sometimes, and I didn't know that there was a word for what I was.
Yeah, I didn't have any trouble. I figured it out early. I know I'm a homophobic weirdo, but I kind of like girls from the start. Nobody had to tell me that. Excuse me, hamster, but you know you have an option. You could be gay, you could be bi, you could be a trans, you could be... Nah. I like girls. I like women. Women are cool because they have, well, you know.
I'm already bored.
Tits, you know, shit like that.
This is why people don't care, because it's so boring.
And there was a huge amount of stigma attached to being a lesbian.
Since when? When the fuck was that? 1940? Nobody cares if you're a lesbian. Who gives a shit?
Particularly as I went to an all-girls school, as already mentioned.
So you were you were enjoying the tuna pie, were you? Okay, goody.
And if there were rumors about you being a lesbian in
a
all-girls school.
So it was the girls who were giving you a hard time. Well.
You were thought of as not safe.
Or did you you imported some boys just to, oh, she's a lesbian, she's a dyke. She likes to flick the bean. No, other girls. Wow, I thought that was impossible. Girls never do stuff like that.
To be around.
Oh, wow, I can't imagine what that's like.
Yeah.
Hi, Natasha, I'm a man.
Yes.
Let me guess, you don't care.
No.
Good for you.
I remember there was a girl in the year above me who was out, which was a very brave thing to be back then. And somebody started a petition to get her banned from swimming lessons.
The horror.
That was the extent of the stigma that there was. There was a girl that I formed a bond with who was in the year above me, and possibly we would have started dating if we'd been given the chance, but we hugged once outside the school gates. And
yeah, the problem is with lesbians, it's like, who gets to pay for the...
Excuse me, there's no man involved, so who's going to pay for the shit? It's a conundrum, isn't it? Yes. Yeah. But live from the flight deck. Yeah.
People threw things at us.
Oh, man.
And I appreciate
kids
that
never do that. That's
things
crazy.
have moved on since then.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's talking about, really. No, I don't think anybody's really cared if you're gay, lesbian, whatever, for decades. So nobody gives a shit. I just wonder why they're like, oh my God, yes, it matters. It matters to everybody what I do with my shit. It's like, no, it doesn't. We don't care.
I remember telling a family member.
But if you don't care, you're anti. Yeah, well, all right, I guess so then. I'm Nazis, Hitler, whatever. I don't give a
when
shit.
I was very, very young. I couldn't have been more than about 10.
10 years old, you knew you were a lesbian.
At the time. I remember saying,
lesbians!
I think I might fancy Danny Minogue. And this family member saying to me, don't be so silly. And I never know to this day.
10 years old, you're getting horny over Danny Minogue. Who is Danny Minogue? Kylie, I remember. Kylie was a singer, you know. She had some stuff. Australian girl. I'm not sure who Danny is, but okay. Yeah.
Whether that's because they thought the whole concept of me fancying a girl was silly, or whether they just really didn't like Danny Minogue, or
I don't know. Who is Danny Minogue?
or whether they were saying, really, if you're going to fancy a Minogue, it should be Kylie. I don't know. I don't know what that reaction was all about.
Or maybe it was along the lines of, yes, we know. You've told us 27 times this week. We get it. You love women.
Excuse me, Dr. Randomercam. I'm wondering, can we confirm that she is a member of the Alphabet Party? I think she's done that a few times. Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Just so out there and
that's exactly
unusual, Natasha. Everyone else hates women, but here you are loving them like a maverick on the razor's edge of an unforgiving society.
I mean, obviously. Oh my God, he's so good with words. I love this man. Does that make me part of the Alphabet Mafia?
It's just so mind-blowing.
Yes.
But I do very distinctly remember the first time the concept of bisexuality was introduced to me. It was by
okay, sure. Yeah, swing both ways. Whatever.
By a teacher called Dr. Cochrane.
Yes,
I know you said Cochrane.
Cochrane.
No, I'm getting images of a Dr. Cochrane.
Yes.
I feel a comic strip coming on.
Damn.
He taught us Shakespeare, and he was talking about The Merchant of Venice, and there is a character in it called Antonio. And Dr. Cochrane said, of course, Antonio is bisexual, as many intelligent people are.
So if you're not one of them intelligent people, you're just one of those evil straight people. Okay, I gotcha.
You'll notice he was allowed to say that.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I thought, oh, there's a word. There is a word for people like me.
There are many words.
Stop it now. Stop it, Cam, man. I'm with you. You know, we're kind of on the same page there.
People like you.
I probably don't like many of them, but go ahead.
And I still remember how good that felt to be acknowledged. So now I do try and drop it into conversation.
Yes. Excuse me. Did you know I'm bisexual? I thought you might like to know that. Okay. Yeah. And? Hello?
Hello? Excuse me? You're bisexual. That's nice. What did you have for breakfast? I don't care.
None of it matters.
Because I just want to exist as a bisexual person in the world. And
good for you. I'm glad. 100%. Good for you. No, but no one really gives a flying fuck. See, that's what all this shit is all about, ladies and gentlemen in the chat. You should care about my thing because I don't. I'm gay, or I'm this and I'm that. The only evil is if you say excuse me, I'm straight. I like women, and if you're a woman, you like men. Well, obviously that's some form of oppression, I guess. I'll have to think about that for a bit, but yeah, it's oppression.
Yes, potentially represent and be a role model for other people.
You do exist in the world. You're right there. I can see you. Your problem is that's not good enough for you.
Well, it's just nobody cares. Fly your freak flag. Do whatever you. But it's not a freak flag. It's just that's the way I am. I'm a bi. Okay, be bi then. Hey, good, great, lovely.
You want to exist as a bisexual person in everyone's thoughts, in everyone's private mind palace, all the time, everywhere, all at once.
And if we don't think about that all the time, every time in all our somehow we're oppressing you, little girl, whatever you are,
and you find it hurtful.
Yes, of course.
Not everyone will just fling the doors open and roll out the red carpet.
Excuse me, here comes a bisexual woman. Great, yeah. Let's give her free drinks and I don't know what do you want, a fucking cake? Great, yeah. You're sure. Yeah.
For you and your frankly rather milquetoast neuroses. It's not even that people are generally uncaring. We have personal priorities.
Yeah, we have other shit to worry about. Like I've got lint between my toes, which is a far more important thing than what you do with your junk. To me, I don't care. But you should. I don't. Sorry, sue me. You know, I don't know. Call the police. I do not care what you do with your stuff. I don't care.
When our loved ones talk to us about the bad day they had at work, we listen because we love them. I'm sorry to have to rip the Band-Aid off like this, Natasha, but some people don't love you.
That's sure. Yeah.
They're not going to act as though they do. If you want the attention of random people who don't agree to unconditionally adore you,
like kiss their ass. Oh my God, you're one of the alphabets. Oh my God, let me just roll out the carpet. No, I don't care. Be gay, be straight, be whatever the fuck. I don't give a shit. All right.
You're going to need to get their attention and keep it. And that's going to require a much better story than sometimes kids are treated badly in school and I'm not sure my family entirely understands me. Well, stop the presses. I'm going to need to sit down for this one. Now read me a horoscope. It'll be just as fascinating.
Exactly. That's the biggest part about some, and I'm not throwing all alphabet people under the bus. I think the vast majority of gay, lesbian, trans, bi, whatever, they just fucking leave me alone. Okay, I just want to do my thing. I just okay, great. But we have this person here who is saying, "Oh no, you should care what I do." I don't. Sorry.
But to do it outside the context of sexuality.
Yes.
And this is something that I hear from young people all the time where we say, they say, yes, we hear about LGBTQ people in sex and relationship education.
The alphabet mafia, yes.
But we want to hear about LGBTQ people as they contribute to society. We want to know about LGBTQ politicians and writers and actors and musicians and sports people.
So celebrate Oscar Wilde for his writings.
Exactly, yes. Excuse me, he was gay. I don't care if he was gay. I love his writing. So what? Who cares? What? I don't give a shit.
Celebrate Freddie Mercury for his music.
Exactly. Yeah. Poor man died way too young.
Celebrate Alan Turing for inventing the computer.
Yes.
We learn about these people in English class, music class, and history class, not in bisexual studies class. There's a reason there's no such thing as bisexual studies class. Actually, there might be.
Nowadays, Randomercam, God only knows what the fuck is going on. It's crazy. But when you and me were, it wasn't a thing. It was like, excuse me, let's study Freddie Mercury because he was gay. It's like, no, let's study Freddie Mercury because he was a fucking brilliant musician. Elton John. Oh, let's study the fact that he's gay and married to it. Who cares? Doesn't matter. My God. Oh my God.
I think of it, there's probably a module in most gender studies courses devoted to
indeed.
it. So there you go. If the thing that fascinates you most about people is their sex lives and their romantic lives.
Yes, we must know what they do with their stuff. Get out of here.
Do a gender studies course.
Exactly.
But when you leave the Zoom call and you go outside and touch grass and talk to the unindoctrinated people in such terms,
indeed.
you can expect their eyes to glaze over.
Yeah. We don't care. But I thought you were an evil Nazi. And you should, sorry, you can call me a Nazi all day. I don't care what you do with your stuff. It's none of my business. I do not care.
And by the way,
yes,
Oscar Wilde, imprisoned by the state for the crime of loving men. Alan Turing, sterilized by the state for the crime of loving men.
Yep.
Freddie Mercury died of AIDS for, shall we say, his overindulgence in man love. These are all just footnotes in the life stories of these historical heroes, but at least they're not mundane, boring details. They at least make you sit up and go, damn, really? Those sound like significant and avoidable tragedies.
Absolutely. Yeah, I still miss Freddie Mercury. Man, what a amazing artist. Wow.
But some school kids were mean to me and some family members didn't understand me is so banal that it makes people's brains melt.
Excuse me, I am really upset as an adult because my grandmother doesn't agree with my lifestyle. Yeah, that sounds like a personal problem. Why don't you go work it out with your grandmother? But society should love me because of... Aha. Yes.
Okay? You are not unique.
Yes.
You're not even special.
Nope.
You're not even interesting.
No.
The state is not going.
God knows at the very there's nothing interesting there. Oh, I like to do this. Okay. Hey, great. Lovely. Excuse me, wait. You're not going to throw a Bible at me or a Quran, Holy Quran, or nothing? No? No. But you should, because I'm a sinner. And you should try to save me with Jesus or Allah. It's like, God, sure. Yeah, right. Here. Here's a pocket Quran. Go ahead and read it. I good, whatever. Recover from your sin, I guess. Go to church. Sure. Jesus might turn you into a straight person. I don't know. I don't care.
Going to punish you for being a bisexual woman. Never has, never will.
Nope.
If it does happen to you, it will be historically significant because you would be the first.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, indeed.
If you want recognition, how about write a novel, invent a machine, restore people's faith in humanity?
Yeah, sure.
And pray that people remember you for that and not for the combinations of shapes that made you feel all giddy and horny. The only people who are famous for that are diversity hires and serial killers.
Oh my. Hitting the nail on the head once again, Dr. Randomercam.
All right, this interview is over. Something tells me I will be back again.
Yes.
LBC, not for her.
Yes.
For someone else in the swamp of embarrassment you have on your staff. Needless to say, I do care, or I wouldn't have made this video. It can't be that boring, or I wouldn't have made this video. Let's just say I'm fascinated by how obliviously boring some people can be. All right, see you all in the next one. Don't like, don't subscribe, don't hit the bell. Nothing matters. Nobody cares. The world is a farce and we're all doomed. Goodbye forever until we meet again. Blah.
Yes, indeed. We'll kill the sound here and we'll go back to the... you know what I'm missing? Excuse me, hamster. What are you missing? A beer? Yeah. Yeah. This guy, critical drinker, go away now. What are you saying, John? Come on now. What, me? Yeah, I know. I just... John wasn't the wearing a... yes, yeah, ginger bimbos. Yes, yeah. Oh, God. What the hell is Hunter doing on here? I'm sorry, Hunter. I accidentally, I guess, clicked your thing. All right.
As being completely reasonable.
Listen to this for a minute.
And,
I'm going to get a beer.
And it's
Hold
a
on.
real Rorschach test. He is a real, because in text.
Well, let's move on. I think we.
I have to go in 3 minutes
this
anyway.
Okay, so Stitch, you want to move on?
Yeah.
Like
I don't want to
capitalism versus communism, or capitalism versus socialism.
I don't know if we want to have that.
Why?
We have the vaccine talk. Me and Nuance, bro. We're gonna go at it.
Gentlemen,
vaccine.
Thank you so much for coming on.
You guys are living in the past.
Can I just say
no, it's just a very specific.
Well, wait, hold on.
I could be wrong, but
okay.
I don't know. I'm not in the mood. Not in the mood. Not in the mood. All right, Real Femme Sapien. What is she doing? All right. Let's see. Real Femme Sapien. From freedom to feminism. Modern women are clueless. Okay. Problem with modern women. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Realtor.com makes looking for a house exceptionally easy.
Go to Realtor.com or download the app.
Filters on Realtor.com make it easy to find the perfect home.
I knew I wanted a fireplace, space for the kids,
Yes.
kitchen, carpet floors, and a room as far away from her as possible.
It's not going to show
Oh,
me.
look, there's some more gay
Question
women
is,
on
how
there.
can a woman
who cares?
retain her value so that she will be married? Because it comes down to that why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free kind of thing.
Modern life dating. Isn't that Anthony? Oh,
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, women have really kind of put themselves in a tough spot in America.
Oh.
Because really, women's number one problem with what's going on in the dating marketplace is it's twofold. It's one, hoes, and two, fat women. And
Yes. Oh God, just come right out and say it. It's the hoes and the fat chicks.
you know,
Okay.
let's just talk about hoes, right? So
Yeah.
the
Hoes.
bottom line is, for the average guy,
Yeah.
like, girls give themselves away so easily, with like no regard, so fast.
Well, I don't care. There's no consequences for it. So. Well, there shouldn't be. They're human and everything. They're real people and the humans and everything. Oddly, it seems half the population, however, has to deal with the consequences of their choices, but not women.
And there really is no incentive for us to marry a woman, because one, we can just get a plethora of easy, unattached sex from low quality women. Don't get me wrong. Anywhere. You know what I mean? So there's really not that like, oh, I need consistent sexting. Because the thing is, ladies, if a guy,
I get consistent sex. Just got to do it myself. Self-service.
is making you feel like turned on and you're attracted to him, that means there's like at least 5 to 10 other girls that are like feeling the same way about this guy.
You know, here's the thing. I bought like a really huge salad. It's like a vegetable family-size salad from Mariano's. I need to eat more salad. This salad's really good. I liked it, and I'm gonna have some here in a bit. So, anyway, glad I could tell you that. I wanted to share that with someone.
Because there's no shortage of male losers in the America as well, right?
I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me?
Right? And so,
stop it. That's hate speech. No, it was a song by Beck. What? Copyright violation. What? I didn't play the song. Yeah, you're evil.
That being said, the biggest thing that is messing you up, though, is the court systems. Because no matter what, a guy who's smart enough to have his stuff sorted out and be attractive and have his money right, he's going to know that the legal system is not on his side. And, you know, there's states like the state of Florida that if you're married for 10 years to a woman,
is that Florida?
You owe her pretty much a lifetime. I think it's lifetime alimony unless she gets remarried again.
That's Florida? I didn't know that. I thought it was California. I didn't think Florida was so crazy. Maybe I'm wrong.
So a guy will have to give her payments.
Yeah, cash.
Even though after they're divorced.
Cash and prizes, please. Thank you.
So that makes no sense. It's an archaic law.
Yeah.
For when women were like literally like skillless and talentless, and so if they got divorced, they were pretty much strayed.
You may have noticed that some parts of the patriarchy are just fine to the fembots, like alimony for life. That's perfectly fine. Nothing to see here. Move along. Move along.
You know, they were like a leper cast out from the village. They can't do anything to take care of themselves, so this alimony kept them alive.
Yeah.
That's no longer the case anymore. But the fact that a woman can just divorce a guy for any pretty much reason, like you got no fault divorce now.
Oh, come on. I'm sure she was well, you know, pick any reason you want, it doesn't matter. Yeah, he's evil. He's an evil man.
You can divorce a guy for any reason.
Yeah.
And they get entitled to his money financially.
Mm-hmm.
The risk is just not worth the reward at all.
Bingo. Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's bottom line.
Did you guys hear that Ben Affleck went and married Jennifer Lopez? I mean, nice looking girl, wonderful. Jennifer Lopez is what, 50 something? And I mean, good for them. God bless. I hope, they enjoy themselves. But I mean, Ben, haven't you learned anything? I mean, really? You're kind of weren't you a smart guy in that one movie? We're wicked smart over here, right? I guess not.
Okay.
That's the biggest concern,
Wicked smart.
Well, it's a valid concern. I definitely don't agree with unethical divorce. I did a live stream last night talking about ethical divorce because it's true, women can do whatever we want, but it doesn't mean that you should, and everything that you do to your ex-husband or the father of your kids is going to be a reflection on how your son can be expected to be treated by some women.
Yes.
But I've also found that some women think it's okay for their sons to get treated that way. That they're
of course, because they hate men. Dear femme, sapien, alley. They are so dyed-in-the-wool crazy people that they think it's fine if their own children get fucked in this country. They don't care. It's amazing.
that narcissistic or selfish. But you live in Japan, and you told me a couple of times that the culture is
I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. Fun song.
Different. So what's accountability
Now I gotta
like
listen
for
to it again.
intergender dynamics in Japan?
Oh, just you're one of those guys, huh? You think those Japanese girls? Right now,
Japan is the nation of accountability.
Oh,
like the Japanese people are very proud, and if you were to do like an excellent, perfect job, they're not really going to praise you. They're going to be like, "That's the way you should do it because you're Japanese."
Exactly. Everything done to perfection. Japanese people. Yep.
They're very proud people, right? In addition to that, Japan actually, I don't think you know this, but I'm going to drop a bomb on you. In Japan,
interesting phrase.
If you catch your wife cheating or catch your husband cheating, you can sue both of them for $10,000 each.
Oh.
And it's illegal to do that. Adultery is illegal. And if you follow through with it, you either have to pay the fine or you go to jail.
10 grand to get away from a well, it's a small price to pay for freedom and happiness.
I like that. Why don't we have that here?
Because we're a gynocentric society, baby. Gynocentrism. Don't you get it? We're not in a patriarchy. We're in a matriarchy.
Why don't we have it?
Women never sign up for that.
I mean, in America, excuse me. In America, for example, the divorce rate went up during the COVID lockdowns, right?
Yeah, it's like what, 50, 60%? It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
In Japan, it went down.
Oh.
Because
the women are oppressed in Japan, obviously. Come on. Get with
the program, sir. It's because the women in Japan are oppressed, don't you know? By those evil men.
That kind of primitive thing. Like, there was tension, economic instability.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? Women are going to cling harder to the financial resources. A lot of women in America just...
Well, it's because women can't work in Japan. They just have to stay home and make sushi and shit. I mean, come on. How can you compare the freedom we have in America with those evil oppressed women over in Japan?
Took the easy button, right? I'll just get the divorce, get the payments, and go hang out with Chad, go hang out with Tyrone.
That's right.
And I get my, my sexual rocks off that way, and financially provided for by my ex.
OnlyFans, I'm sure, is a big thing over
and destroying everybody in the process. You know, a divorce affects the woman the least.
That's right. Doesn't affect her at all in any substantial way. Yeah, yes. Good to hear you say it.
Out of all situations, the kids are absolutely devastated emotionally by this. I mean, the divorce rates show that the children are the ones that are most affected. Then the father is absolutely devastated. Secondly, there's a lot of people that self-delete from divorce, and it's not women. It's typically the man.
Of course. One would wonder, though, if, say, this evil man, she's unhappy, wants a divorce, hits the eject button. Why wouldn't he get the kids? If he's got all the money, why wouldn't he have the better means to take care of? No. We got to launder the money through the government. See, that's a whole other topic, isn't it?
Riders,
here we
let
go.
your queries be known.
Are we ready to admit moped riders into our ranks?
Denied.
Hell no. Yeah. Oh God. Jimmy New is here. Hello, Free Cat.
Dennis, are you there?
At your service, sir.
Give me struggle mixer in that.
Will do, sir.
Went to a singles mixer, and only women showed up.
Except that wasn't true, actually. Turns out all the women showed up early, and the men came later. As they'll be evil men, after all. Oh, yeah, we get copyright. We got a copyright strike the other day for something.
The black men were at the white girl mixer.
Gee, I'm shocked. Who knew?
Or the gay mixer.
Oh, the gay mixer. Okay. Yeah.
Black women don't know these things.
Manosphere Highlights Daily.
Woman explains why men didn't show up at mixer.
Because they're gay? Or they're bi, like our last video? Huh?
Black men want white women. They're gay and broke.
Yep. Well, I mean, why not?
Welcome to Manosphere Highlights Daily. This is not a diss video. I repeat, this is not a diss video.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't necessarily have an opinion on the black ladies. That they're fine. They're good looking and all that. But there are some stereotypes that maybe are a little closer to being true.
This is your captain speaking from the cockpit. That's right, I said cockpit. We do not deal with racism here very well, so if you want to be a racist fucking pig, go ahead and find your way to the nearest exit door and pull the thing and jump out. Thank you. Thank you for keeping this flight nice and friendly. That's what we like here at Hamster Airlines. Have a wonderful day.
The woman in this video gives her opinion on the mixer in Dallas that didn't have a lot of men showing up. She has some interesting points on why black men didn't show up, and I disagree with most of them. So we're gonna respectfully respond to her video.
I mean, there's a lot of black ladies here. I mean, I lived in Austin for a while. Didn't see an overwhelming number of black ladies, African American ladies. I saw a lot of Hispanic ladies, and Asian ladies, whatever. But seems like they're all gathering here in Dallas.
Now it's time for us to dive into this and do what we have to do, because we men, ain't we? We men, ain't we?
I saw the mixer in Dallas. Of course, they're blaming black women for this.
Who is they? And who is blaming them? I don't know who you're talking about.
And I'm really thinking that black women is such a lucrative business online, bashing black women.
What? Okay. Let's hear some more.
Bashing black women is a lucrative business?
I guess so. I wasn't aware of that.
It's not bashing black women. It's more like exposing the foolishness of black women.
Oh, stop, see. But this is the same thing, though. It's the same thing, man. You can't point out any of... They're all perfect, pretty little angels and snowflakes and unicorns and stuff. Come on now. If you say anything bad about the women's, you know, you're evil. Evil. Excuse me.
Evil. E-V-I-L, evil. And you're probably an evil white man and you got a penis and something.
Yeah.
The foolishness you seem to embrace, even though men have told you not to.
Oh.
I've been in this space since the beginning of YouTube, and guys like Sergeant Willie Pete and Thug Titian exposed the foolishness early. YouTube didn't monetize channels back then. It was not approached as a business by the early YouTubers.
Wait a minute, you can make money on this thing? It's not just for fun? Where do I sign up for that?
These early YouTubers didn't do it for the money. Times changed, but the message did not change. And even back then, the sisters immediately called it black woman bashing. Tommy Sotomayor pissed a lot of people off with his content.
I love Tommy Sotomayor. Yeah, he's really good. Love the guy.
But he said it himself. If you don't want him to talk about it, stop giving him something to talk about. And things only got worse since the early YouTube days.
Yes, sir.
Social media truly exposed female nature.
This video shows that black women are desperate. This video is very embarrassing. Just sidebar.
You're gonna reconsider this whole morning thing with Taco Bell's warm breakfast
Taco
quesadilla,
Bell's
crisp
breakfast,
hash brown, Cinnabon delights, and a coffee.
I mean, can I just ask you? Does Subway still do breakfast? Because I remember they made a big deal out of it. It was, well, wouldn't be my first choice. Don't know if they're doing that anymore.
They are willing to buy love. I know this event was probably a paid event. That's why those black women sat there so long waiting on a black man to show up. And even if a black man did show up, who would he pick first?
Oh, yeah. This is embarrassing.
The hot one. Yeah, the hot one.
Right? What? Because you keep calling yourself queens and keep drinking that feel-good Kool-Aid that you should be worshipped by men no matter what. And now that...
Nope. Sorry. But that's racism. Call it what you want. I don't care.
The queens went out to be worshipped, there weren't many guys out there to do the worshiping. What a humbling experience.
Actually, there were a lot of men that showed up. So they just didn't want most of the girls there. Excuse me, women, the females, the vagina-bearing thingies.
These women are desperate for some real attention. Do you really think likes on social media can compete with the real McCoy? This is why sex robots won't work for women, because women are emotional creatures.
I don't know. Seems like a lot of girls like their little robots. Excuse me, hamster, could you get out my little toy from the dishwasher? Yes, dear.
Women don't like it when you buy them something because they ask you to buy it for them. Yeah. They need you to do it voluntarily so that they feel special, feel loved. That's why women communicate in an indirect way. Because if they do communicate directly, it will kill the vibe.
Yeah. If they, you're not wrong. I don't know about the vibe thing, but if they said what they meant and meant what they said, well, they'd never get any action.
That's why you can't be honest with women. You tell them the truth.
Oh, he's not as tall as I wanted. I bet he has a small penis. I bet you have a small penis.
You'll hurt them. You'll turn them off. That's why I don't have female friends, because I will keep it 100 with them, and they can't handle that. At the end of the day, you will
just have like 2 or 3 female friends. Just because they're all gingers, shh. That's not. Come on now.
You'll have to face reality.
And I only did one of them. What'd you say, hamster? I nothing. You must have misheard. I didn't say a thing. I was drinking beer when you thought you heard what I said.
Wait on love that's not
Wait
coming.
on love.
This was a perfect illustration of how black women are waiting on black kings that's not coming. The black men were at the white girl mixer.
Kangs.
Or the gay mixer.
That's right. Oh, the gay mixer. Yes.
Black women don't know these things.
She just had to mention gays. Most people are not gay. LGBTQ is 7%. And that's everything combined.
Come on now. Manosphere. Excuse me. Facts don't matter to these people. Numbers and reality is not their reality. And if you complain about that, you're evil.
Men, women, and transformers. Just because men aren't attracted to you doesn't mean they're automatically gay. Just because you're not going to a heterosexual singles mixer doesn't mean that you must be at the gay mixer.
I mean, maybe just some men are like, got better things to do. Gonna go up to Canada and fish with Fastac, or I'm just gonna sit around and stare at the wall because it's more exciting than talking to one of these freaking garden tools. What did you say?
That's that foolishness men have been exposing for a long, long time now. These shaming tactics women use, including the gay reference, when men are not giving them the attention that they want.
Yes, sir.
There is something called indifference.
What's wrong with being gay? Be gay all day. I don't care. So you're trying to shame men by calling them gay? That's not a thing. Be gay, right? That's good, right? It's lauded, right? BLG alphabet people. Yeah.
Hate is not the opposite of love. If you're not into black women, it doesn't automatically make you attracted to white women. There are different races on this planet, you know.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. 1,300 horsepower Mercury Comet. My mother had a
feeling when it's too hot to hit the beach.
My mother had a Mercury Comet.
Our summer smoothies
Yes.
are a cannon.
Oh, all right. Doesn't quite like this one, but nice. Oh. Drop it in first.
Where's he going? Where's he going? Oh,
Turn the engine off. Oh. Damn. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, look at the...
Hey guys, what's up? It's Sean, Autotopia LA.
Hi, Sean.
I'm giving you a warning right up front. This video could be potentially considered graphic in nature. We're not doing it to show you graphic for the sensational element. I want to use this opportunity.
So I think the brakes failed. So what you want to do is drop it in first and shut the engine off. I mean, you still might hit something, but that would get you closer to being stopped than what they did.
What happened last December while we entertain you to
basically.
This
is a 632 Merlin big block
Jesus.
Chevy
Look at
with a
this thing.
1471
Holy
VDS
God.
blower on it.
You're not going to the drag
No.
strip with this thing.
No, it's too much grief has been put.
Excuse me, the engine has a blower on it. It's a big blower, and it's huge. It's a monster on the engine. It's big.
Put into this to make
For
this
sure.
happen, to put it into a wall or do something stupid.
So in the 23-year process,
Mm-hmm.
something that didn't stand out to me at the time of the interview is he said he had done his brakes about 17 years ago on this car.
17
Now, the
years
car hasn't
ago.
been driven much, but brake technology has changed dramatically over the last 17 years.
You know, I've got a couple things on my wish list. Probably should put bigger brakes on it at the time. You know, you got to remember 23 years ago, no one had, 700 horsepower Hellcats and, 1,000 horsepower to the rear wheels was what,
So we get all our beauty shots, we
Oh,
get
it's
all
Camaro.
the B-roll, and we
It's
do
a
our
Camaro.
interview. Now
Look at
it's
it.
time to go for our drive, where we're just doing casual rolling shots. Our roller shots are typically speed limit or close to it. Nothing radical on our rollers. And so we get in a car that has harnesses.
Okay.
And I put on my lap belt, as does Russ. We're just doing casual driving, no big deal. Lap belt's just fine.
Is it okay to put the? Should I just leave the harnesses and sit against them?
Yeah, that's what I do. I just spread them out.
I highly recommend going forward, you guys put on your harnesses. If you don't have harnesses, I highly recommend putting them on. Here we go, down the road, right? Time to get some nice, beautiful rolling shots of this gorgeous Mercury Comet. We pull up to our first stoplight, which is...
Yes, my mother had a different Mercury Comet. We called it the Vomit.
I don't even know if it's a mile away from where we've left from.
Ford. It's a better idea.
As soon as we pull up to the light, I remember Russ throwing the car automatic transmission, throwing it into neutral.
Oh, it's an auto.
And tapping the accelerator. and he tells me the accelerator's sticking at a give or take at about 2,200 RPMs.
Is that not usually where it's at?
Yeah.
Again, not one we really thought about. You know, I've had an accelerator stick before. You kick it, you're all good, right?
No.
So we take off down the road. Nice wide road, right? You got 3 lanes on each side. Really nice for cruising along, catching our rolling shots. We drive, you know, give or take, it's about 1.5 miles, 2 miles max from where we started to where we do our turnaround. And as we pull into this area to turn around, we just start to drive. And I tell Russ, man, I smell a lot of brakes right now. He says, yeah, I've been having to ride them.
That little bit of brake I smell? Yeah, I just turned.
Excuse me, I've got a boner right now, so going to go to the lavatory and jack my chicken. Thank you.
Again, you know, this is one of those times, you guys, and I'm trying to build it to the point. Ultimately, what I want to do while we entertain you here is I want to
kind of an
educate
alien
you, 'cause
technology.
We've all been in a
that?
lot of these
Did you see the
scenarios
engine?
before,
Holy
and
shit.
nothing happened. You know, like what happened on this day.
Looks
so
like
we drive
something
down
Dak
the
would come up
road,
with.
you know, another quarter mile or so. We come up to a stoplight. So we pull up to the light. Car stops. You know,
except it's not a Dodge.
Just like Russ said, he's fine. He's got brakes. Yeah, we smell brakes, but we're fine. It surges a little bit because that accelerator's sticking. And then
surges a little bit. Look at the engine
this
of this
is what
fucking thing. Jesus Christ. Put it in park.
Hold on!
Kill the engine, you stupid fuck. Come on. Oh my God. Turn off the engine.
Hold on!
Turn the key off. Oh. Oh, God. It's terrible.
Hold on!
Damn. Good thing they weren't hurt.
Oh, fuck. There's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So we take off like we always do. He picks up a little bit of speed, 45 to 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Except for now, we see a red light ahead with cars stopped.
All right, we got to stop.
And Russ puts the brakes on. And then I hear him say, no brakes. I hear him say, no brakes. No brakes. He's pumping. He's trying to get braked. There is no brakes.
Fuck.
We're looking ahead. There's a red light. There's cars stopped.
Maybe you didn't hear that, but that looks.
Hold on!
That's a damn shame. That's what that is.
Hold on!
Oh. What?
Hold on!
I'm kind of surprised that that old Merc didn't just cut through that Explorer. You know, it's a Mercury. It's a Mercury. Let's see, where was I? Oh. I was going to do... Oh, for God's sake. No, I don't want to... Let's try to do something for our British friends. There's like a motorcycle ad over there, but no. We can't have that. Nope. Royal Enfield Classic 350. Huh? Oh, that would work. 62 Impala. Ooh. Yes, baby. Come to daddy. Oh, yeah. Though I have to admit the 58 Impala was that was a piece right there. 62 isn't bad though.
I'm in the big leagues, told her don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston, ayy, feeling like Whitney. I need a bag, bruh. Send it too quickly. I'm making his dog like I'm in the big leagues. Told her that I gotta go, dog. I'm riding the road, y'all. I think that I'm back in my bag now.
I'm gonna turn that audio off. That's a piece of ass right there. Holy shit. Actually, if you want to have a Sunday movie, it's still Sunday, so you can have a movie if you want to. Replacement Killers with Chow Yun-fat and God, now I'm going to be able to think of her name. Jesus. Her dad is Servino, Mira Servino. And they have a 62 and they go through some bullets and shit. Oh, it's amazing. It's a great movie. I like it, but you know, what do I know? You don't even know if I'm gay or not. I mean, Jesus, it's crazy. Yeah, City 2. Yeah, I think the Super Sport had the 3 headlights, like, or the tail light. Duh. Let's go to the thing. Johnny Midnight. Hello, JR. Hemi 4-speed. No, that's a 62 Chevy Impala. It's probably Super Sport because it's got 3 taillights. Yeah, 62. Bingo. Yeah, that's a pain in the ass. I mean, a piece. Ian Blades is here. Enfield Bullet for a couple of years. Yeah. I was trying to, do something for you English guys. So, but this one's the Royal Enfield 350. 350. How fast does it go? I don't know. Ian, that does not explain how they are going faster. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Oh, it's a vertible. It's a vertible. And it's even got the oh, look at that. Jesus. Oh, wait, let me go here. Oh, that's cool.
Mama hit it out of stairs. I deserve another 100 bands. I deserve another 100 fans. Told them this was always in the plans. I just did it because they said I can. Blowing euros when I'm down in France. Labels.
Boy, it's got a lot of tricks on it. Huh, nice. It's got the hydraulic system and convertible. Yeah. That would work. The old man had a 64 2-door Chevy Impala. I was in the car. He fucking wrecked it. I think he was drunk. He ran into a freaking tree or something. Oh, yeah. But you were a wee little hamster then, weren't you? Yeah. It's probably 5 years old, maybe. Yeah, I remember that though. I just wanted to go to the Dairy Queen and get an ice cream. He's like, oh no, hey, hamster, hold my beer. Watch this. Nice car. It had the big engine in it too, whatever the big one was, 429 or something. Big, huge engine. Yeah. I'm not all about the wheels, but yeah, sure. It kind of works. All right. Let's see if one fastback is doing anything. Probably got some car shit up here because he always does. Oh yeah, this one. Did you see this? Oh wait. This is called emotional damage.
Yeah, dude, that shit looks so cool. Oh yeah, I dig it. Hell yeah.
This is not expressing yourself. This is mutilating yourself, young lady. Sorry.
That is pretty freaking cool.
No, you're just trying to fuck her. It's kind of cute, but then here comes the rest.
One day.
Yeah, you see this one coming at you? Oh, this is a damaged human being that needs serious mental help. And I'm not saying that just to be an asshole. The people that do this need some serious psychiatry. They might need some meds, something wrong with someone who would do this to themselves. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it looks decent. I'll give her that, but yeah, there's something wrong. There's something that didn't work out in her childhood.
Real nice. Killed it.
I mean, she's attractive. Excuse me. She's attractive. Nice looking woman. Why would you do this to yourself? Something mentally wrong. So I got to go. I'll see you guys later. Bye.